Mayas have a lot of secrets. They have a lot of secrets.
Of what I know about 2012, it's a very important date in the Mayan calendar.
The calendar was a 13 moon calendar is a big piece to this whole picture.
The Mayan calendar, this is the calendar of our galaxy.
My grandmother has heard about the Mayan calendar. People I associate with in business functions have heard about it.
What I know about Mayan calendar is that it's the story of the evolution, which starts 16.4 billion years ago, and it ends in 2012.
We use the Maya's calendar. The Maya's calendar is the most synchronizing, the most exactly energy.
As I explored Mayan culture further, I found the feeling of an understanding of time that goes deeper than our cultural understanding of time, Western culture.
The Mayan were not so much in registration of time, but registration of cycles, the rhythm of life. And so each point have a date. So it looked like they were writing the time, but they were writing the events by noting the time that it happened. So the rhythm of regularity of cycles of the events that come and come again shows as much the past and the future and all the cycles himself. And so they have been able to calculate about a million years before and thousands of years after. So it's why their calendar is going up to now.
Nosotros no hablamos del 2012, sino que hablamos del cambio del tiempo. El cambio del tiempo en esa fecha, según la gregoriana, termina un ciclo del tiempo mayor.
And why the calendar stopped in 2012? Because the biggest cycle of 26,000 years stopped at that moment.
Termina en lo que nosotros llamamos un Bactún. Un Bactún cuenta con 144,000 días.
The 13th Bactún, which is in the prophecies.
The Tune calendar is the long count that is divided in 360 days cycles. It's the divine and prophetic calendar.
Porque el calendario sagrado, porque es sagrado, porque es el que rige sobre el destino sobre la vida humana.
So we have a counting, and exactly this counting ends in 2012. So that's where we are going.
In all the culture of the world, the Celtic, the Lapons, the Inca, the Mayan, and many others, it all shows up this period. Like for one is 2021, for others is close of 2012. But the Mayan have the most precise calendar. So all the culture shows that period, and the Mayan are the more precise, and they say 21 December 2012. So okay, that's it.
But it's not just a Mayan date, it's a world date if you check into it more and more.
But the Hopi, for example, believe that we are in the 4th incarnation of the Earth, and that what is going on now is that we're passing into the 5th incarnation of the Earth.
The Hebrew 13 moon calendar, there's a Chinese 13 moon calendar, there's a Middle Eastern Arabic 13 moon calendar.
It's also known in South America. The areas that I know of, it's the same story that's in Tibet.
It's been cultural wisdom for almost every culture but ours that the position of the planets has a dramatic impact on human life and indeed human destiny. So one of the things that happens in 2012, as you probably know, is the alignment of the Earth, Sun, and center of galaxy, which is something that only takes place every 26,000 years.
In that date, we're gonna have like the mouth of the snake that opens up. So we're going to receive direct connection from our great central sun.
Well, as our solar system rotates around the Milky Way, so we're rotating around the Milky Way at like kind of an elliptic. It's like here's galactic center. So we're kind of like, as kind of an elliptic. And every 26,000 years or so, I think 26,200 years. we align with Galactic Center.
Intuitively, to me, that is very likely have a dramatic impact on. And the interesting thing about that one for me is that this has been astronomically confirmed. So we can confirm that we do in fact align with the Galactic Center in December 21st, 2012.